All right. All right. Welcome to We Are Something Else, episode 207. I want to be rich. And actually, I do want to be rich. I do. It's your boy Kaleo. There's CB. There's E-Rich. And it must be the second Thursday. I always mess that day up. We got Takeover Trina. It is a Takeover Thursday. Oh my gosh. Everybody off mute. Everybody off mute. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And thanks to One Takeover Trina for keeping us on our toes and telling us it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We need to do these backgrounds. So shout out to you. Hold on, wait a minute. Shout out to
Be Easy.
Because I know he's lingering in the background. I heard him earlier. I saw him too. Shout out to you. But look, hey, episode 207. Got a full show for you guys. So what's on deck? We got the Let's Rap. Then remember that raffle we talked about last week? Shout out to the Mindful Touch, Antionette from Mindful Touch, because she'll be back here shortly, so we can give this basket away and the We Are Something Else shirt. Dave J on the mic. Good to see you. All right, yeah. Let's pan the crowd. Let's see who's here. Let's see here. So I see Dave J and I see Dimitri and Doreen's on. All right, everybody else must be watching the game. That's fine. We're here. All right. How's everybody's week going? Takeover. So Kendall B Show, welcome in. Anisha, good to see you. Takeover, how's your week? How's your month? It's been a while.
Yes, it has definitely been a while, but it's October. We're officially approaching the fall season. Football's here, so all is well. Life is good,
Except for me and Be Easy.
We can discuss that. We can unpack that.
All right, my bro E-Rich, what's good with you, bro?
Ain't nothing much. You know what it is. It's Thursday. Time to have a good time on here. Act up a little bit, but that's what we do.
Okay, CB, we must work at the same place because you got the same face I got right now.
Yeah, bro. I am thankful that tomorrow is a half day for me, and the second half of the day is going to be spent on the golf course. So I just got to get through those first couple hours, man. And yeah, and it's felt like about 3 weeks to get here since Monday. So
okay, actually, you know what? Am I showing my For the Soul shirt? I need to For the Soul. All right. Anyways, yeah, my week has been busy, but yesterday, my whole week shifted and it's completely different. We'll talk about that tomorrow on the abstract. Yeah, and we'll talk about that on the abstract tomorrow. As I teased that in the Kindle B Morning Show earlier today. But look, we're here. Let's get started. I got a lot of stuff to get to in a little bit of time. So where are we at? Let me do this. Let me do that. Let's wrap. Oh, wait a minute. Shit, is it just Z? There we go. Now, here we go. Now I'm ready. Now we're ready. Now it's a party. All right, here we go. Who's this guy? This peculiar looking fellow right here. According to USA Today, Brandon Dillard. Something about that name Brandon. All Brandons that I know are trouble. Except B Easy. Except B. I'm not talking about you, B. I'm actually talking about another Brandon. Anyways, Brandon Dillard practiced dentistry and performed veneer installation and maintenance services without a license from January 8th, 2021 to September 23rd, 24. So there's a lot of people out here just letting Brandon just be all in their mouth and fixing their teeth without checking to see if he had a license. Yeah, CB, I said it that way because you reacted the way I knew you would. Anyways, Brandon Dillard, what else? He used his IG page to advertise his services, used images of him performing the installations to his followers of over 158,000 people. So Brandon's not only out here without a license, he's marketing. He probably doesn't have a marketing degree either, but he's got 158,000 followers, and he's showing you him doing the veneer installations, okay? He even went as far as raffling off discounted services for veneers, okay? He advertised training courses as well for $6,000 at a pop to train other non-licensed individuals. Man, just out here hustling. You know what? If we can't... all this creativity that my people have, and they just can't get right and do it the right way. Whatever. All right. So what are veneers? Veneers are the thin custom shells that are bonded to the front of your teeth to improve their appearance. His slogan, veneer, we hear, got teeth, no beef. Exactly. Made out of porcelain or composite resin. Yeah. So, in other words, when people walk around and they got them big ass white teeth that don't fit in their head, mostly celebrities, or some people now are going over to Turkey because dental services are cheaper over there to get their mouth fixed, their grill fixed, and they come back and the shit just don't fit right. You know what I'm talking about. Let me just tell you how ridiculous y'all look with them big ass teeth and little small heads. And especially if you get on that Ozempic shit and your body shrink up. Like, look at Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes is all teeth and whatever. So, anyways, let's talk about this creative Brandon Dillard fellow. Let's start with you, Takeover. This was one of your topics.
I mean, we've already had this discussion, when women were getting these basement bodies done, their butts and their waists, snatched. And so we're here now with teeth. I mean, it's unbelievable that this man, since 2021, has made over 4 million, right? And you can say, in a way, he's a very smart man, just his talent was wasted in the wrong direction. If only my man had went and graduated from dental school, I truly believe in my hearts of hearts, he could have been more fabulous, made more money than he did today. But the fact is, the greed got to him. Why? Because in January, the top of the year, they sent him a cease and desist. They gave him a chance to say, hey, you're doing this illegal. Please stop. No charges filed. But he kept going. And all I got to say is stop letting these people play in your mouth. Like, seriously, if you can't afford to get it done over here in the U.S., which he was doing it by like 50% of the price. If you can't afford to get it done in the U.S., stop going to Colombia. Stop risking it for, these white, straight, chiclet teeth. Like you said, it looks
horrible.
I mean, yeah, it looks crazy. So,
let's see, CB.
I'm fortunate to have a couple of friends that are in the dental industry, and I know the amount of schooling that was required. I know the amount of debt they went into to get those degrees and to practice to the high quality that they do. And my man was cutting corners, bro. And that really is just wild, though, because it's not uncommon for the homies to talk about how they'll see some patients and they're like, yo, whoever was up in here before, they done fucked up, man. So this is just a case of that. And unfortunately for my mans, it's playing out like all over the place here, right? So we're talking about it. It's obviously outside of Atlanta now. So this is wild.
Hey.
I guess the question is, like, at what cost, right? Because it just, like you said, it don't look right. It don't look normal, like in their mouth. But I guess the question is, who would have done their research to make sure that he was actually certified or licensed to do this shit, right? Outside of you going online and finding somebody, and I'm sure all of his patients were what? They was referrals, right? So once you get one person to say like, yo, I this is where I go for dentistry, they do the same thing everywhere else. So I mean, I don't know, this shit is stupid. But again, we won't highlight this shit because we know the other side be doing it too. It's just unfortunate that he got caught.
Right. Do you remember that kid a few years ago? Well, he wasn't really even a kid. It was that Dr. Love, whatever his name was, and he had that whole practice going on in my like he was like the dude was so far into the con that he could not get away from it. Like he was just so like absorbed in crime or just the con of acting like he was a doctor. Like just go to school. He did. High school straight to the league. Like just go to school. If this is something you want to do and you're obviously pretty good at it, you're making all this money and people are coming to you. Like people don't want to put the work in. Overnight success. And sometimes it happens, but overnight success don't last long because Brandon getting ready to do some time. Yeah. That's all I got to say. So, all right, let's take a quick break because we got something that we want to follow up on from last week. So if you remember episode 206 from last week, I don't even remember the title of the show. What was the title? Oh, yeah, anyways. It was Black Business Series with the Mindful Touch. And we had Miss Antionette from the Mindful Touch here. She's back. She is back because she had she was here talking about her grand opening that she had last week. We talked about the trunk or treat that's happening, but then we also had the giveaway basket that we're here to follow up on. But before we get to the basket, how did the grand opening go? You're on mute. You're on mute. Let's cheer one more time. There we go.
I got it right this time, y'all. Hey, everybody. The grand opening was great. There was a big turnout. Everyone enjoyed themselves. Thank you for showing up and supporting me. So nothing but good things from everyone that came to the grand opening.
Right. And that was an awesome experience. I was glad that I made it there for the ribbon cutting because I know the thing said 11:45. We were had a ribbon cutting, and I prayed just a little that my people wasn't gonna let me down on the time for Saturday. And I was right on time because about 12:10 we cut that ribbon and we got to see the wonderful, beautiful suite of Mindful Touch. It was amazing.
Thank you.
You know, purple's one of my favorite colors, and it was ambiance was super nice. So, all right, we said we was gonna give away this basket, and our people, some of them.
We gotta love them.
Yeah, we gotta love them. I mean, some people followed instructions, some people didn't. We threw a bone to one or two, perhaps. But here we are. We got to give away the basket. We promised it, and there'll be a T-shirt that'll be thrown in there, and we'll talk about how people can collect their basket. Hopefully, they can follow those instructions because if not, we'll be giving away another basket next week. Okay. So I think let me see. Present. All right. We want to go with share screen. And we want to do this, share. How does everyone look on? Can you see? There we go. Everybody can see that, right? So these are the people that paid attention and got on this wheel. All right. Hopefully, some of these names.
Person.
What?
Can we delete a name?
I was about to say, hopefully, some of these names ain't the same person with different email addresses. No. But here we go. So we got a few names on here. Good luck to whoever the winner is going to be. Am I just a hit spell? I'm going to hit spin. All right. Who wants to do the countdown? We're going to sell this. Hold on a minute. No, we're not. Let's just do it. All right. Spin. Who is going to win?
Is that purple? Look at that.
All right. The struggle wheel of foot. T Clipper doll. You have won the Mindful Touch basket giveaway made by Honey Bun Company. Is that part of the stuff in there? Who's
yes. Honey Bun Co. is in there. A sugar scrub. Yes.
Okay. So what's all in the basket? Let everybody know.
Put me on the spot again. Okay. We have a loofah. We have a sugar scrub.
Like a Luther Vandross CD?
A loofah, shower, a bath loofah. We have a sugar scrub by Honey Bun Co. We have a lavender Epsom and magnesium salt soak. We have a crystal candle and meditation tea.
All right. And we also got to wear something else. Shirt thrown in there. So what I need T Cooper doll to do is to reach out to you, Antionette, and I guess the best way to get you is through the IG messages, DMs, and IG.
Yes, and I actually know who T is, so I'll reach out to her and let her know she's.
And then figure out what size shirt T wears, and I'll get the shirt to you so we can give it to T. Again, this is not the first time we've done a giveaway. We gave away pizzas at episode 200, and we actually have a giveaway next week. We're gonna be giving away all the old keys I found in the junk drawer when I packed up my last house. So somebody, and I don't know what the keys open up. So good luck. It could be money somewhere. It could be nothing. I don't know. So we'll give away a bunch of old keys next week. Okay. Stay tuned for details on that. But look, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
I told you I'm going to keep you for a long time. We got this basket out the way. Let's do more baskets at some point.
Yes.
All right. Great. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
See ya. Give it up for Antionette from the Mindful Touch. Woo. Shout out to T Clipper Doll for winning that. And somebody go check on Sammy. Somebody go check on, run back there like Maury and just check on her, let her know she's okay.
Hold up. I got a question though, real quick. Trina, do you that wasn't you, was it? Like that wasn't a fake name that you put on there to win the basket?
Absolutely not. I mean, what do I look like? One of these DCMD scammers or something? No.
No, I'm just saying, like the way that your excitement happened when the winner was picked, you was almost kind of like, yeah, there go my burner account that just got that one. You're like,
I do have some burner accounts, but that definitely was not me. I was just really excited because the basket is lit.
Oh,
so.
Burner accounts. Hold on.
Be easy.
Did you hear that?
Sure.
Did you hear that? Oh, okay, whatever. All right, so
she manages B's burner accounts. That's what it is.
You're right. Okay, there we go. Let's get back to business. And speaking of business, Juju Watkins is all about the business right now. Juju Watkins potentially the best. This is my opinion. Juju Watkins potentially the best college hooper, man or woman, right now. College. I say that because men don't develop in college system anymore. They're one and done. And typically, you don't know how they're going to flourish in the league. I can't tell you who the number one draft pick for the NBA was last year. I really can't. All I know is Bronny got picked second round, and that's that. But the ladies had a hell of a year, and the ladies will continue to have the spotlight they need because Juju signed. Juju was a sophomore at USC, signed or agreed to a multi-year contract extension with Nike that will give her one of the richest shoe endorsement deals in women history. Hold on, she deserves a. I didn't see the figures. The figures to me, I don't know if they've been released, but the fact that they said it's the richest one in women's history. Shout out to Juju for getting the bag at a sophomore. Shout out to Cardo. Look, we should be seeing Cardo soon. We haven't had a Soul Tales in a while. So hopefully in a couple weeks we got Cardo. Because let me tell you, you know what? It's the perfect time. Real quick segue. Next week, we've been waiting for this one. And shout out to Kendall B for throwing the alley-oop because we got Shanti Das here. Next week, and we have something else podcast. I'm excited about that. If you don't know who Shanti Das is, look it up. Go follow her on IG. She's it's going to be a really good show next week. So we got to be about our business next week. All right. So let's talk about Juju's deal. Let's talk about my man E-Rich, who is out in SoCal, perhaps. Well, who knows where he is right now. But tell us, how do you feel about this deal?
We in SoCal. I mean, this is dope. Like we've talked about Juju for a while in the sense of, her getting better at the game. CB and I live from the Chief Seats, we even discussed the fact that USC was only one or two players away from actually probably being in the championship game last year. She just needed some help. You know what I mean? And they went and got some help for her. And it wasn't even that they got help. People wanted to go play with her in the sense of like, she's that good, right? And the development that she's shown over time of just wanting to be better at every aspect of the game, not just shooting, but you can tell that she's kind of grown her game. So in that sense, like you can see where it is, man. She put that work in. Like, this is not one of those, over the night. This is not one of those, she was stuck kind of, trying to play in like highlight reels or anything like that. At the end of the day, she for sure was getting in that work. And I'm interested to see, because I also believe, and this is just me, dropping an early probably prophecy. I think Melo's son might be going to USC too, just because
I heard that.
I know he's going, Syracuse and all of that. I just think the fan affair of what
big city
now SoCal has with USC also as well. I mean, it used to be UCLA, and now that's kind of turned over to USC over the last couple of years. Well, be straight up, the NIL deals are definitely helping out, but this is the spot where you get your fame in, but you also got to be a hooper, because if not, you will get exposed for sure. So
right.
Shout out to Juju.
Juju got the likes of Cheryl Miller calling her one of the greatest basketball players she's ever seen. So that's no slouch. The money's getting ready to back that up. Go ahead, CB. Thoughts?
The money's already been backing it up. Juju's been she's been collecting as she should. It's a sign that the women's game really is growing like that, and I think that these companies are realizing that with this most recent draft class, these girls are continuing that success and on and off the court into the pro game. And Juju, she's one of the next ones up when it comes to that, right? So once she's eligible to go pro and she wants to do that, they've already got her locked up, right? So shout outs to her. She's definitely earned this. You see her all over the place right now, and she's earned that too. You know what I mean? So on the preseason player of the year watch list, deserved. So it's going to be a fun season. She's, more pressure, obviously. But she's earned everything that she's gotten so far.
Absolutely. All right, Takeover. Thoughts on Juju?
I mean, so, basketball is my favorite sport, right? And time after time, we have talked about on this show women's basketball, the WNBA, and how is it going to progress, how it's progressed thus far. And this is major for her. I mean, as a sophomore, she has definitely practiced in the off season. She's serious about her game. And so I can't wait to see when she's going to get her own shoe. She's well within her right. And I'm sure, the likes of Caitlin and Angel, they're keeping an eye out on her. They want to see what's going to happen in the future with her. And so I would like to think that, the current and the OG WNBA players, that this makes them proud, because this shows how far they've come and how far just women have come in basketball. And to have a brand like Nike backing her with a bag, it doesn't get any better than that. So
yeah, real quick before we move over, I will say, look, the women's game, again, like we've been talking about, is probably the most exciting game there is right now. The women's superstars, the WNBA superstars, are amazing. There's more to come. Asia Wilson probably right now is probably the best female basketball player in the WNBA. Right? They talked about Caitlin a lot last year.
In the world.
Caitlin put more in the world. There we go. Caitlin put more eyes onto the WNBA, perhaps because of just the following she had going into the league last year. But let's not forget, or let's not disrespect Asia Wilson, 3-time MVP. They finished a little short this year because the New York Liberty had something for their ass this year, and it's tough to three-peat. And they'll be back. Sure. But look, I'm excited to see where the WNBA and women's basketball in general is going to go from here. They're getting money finally. If we can get some of that NBA money affiliating the WNBA, it's going to be a more exciting game to watch. So go ahead.
So this is also a good segue for us when we get back to Protels. You got to realize, so Kobe was a crazy ambassador for the women's game.
Absolutely.
So if you look at the shoes that they're wearing, right? You got all of them wearing Kobe's, right? Outside of like the ones that might not, get their signature one. Juju, Kobe, right? Like she's got that already kind of lined up. So I think this is also a play on Nike, knowing that they can push the Kobe's more on the female side, even if there ever is a shift, because right now it's still Kobe's in the league, right? In the NBA. but you have some players that are starting to kind of wear like their own shoes and kind of come up with, you know, a lot of the overseas brands because Nike's not giving them their own shoe. But if you look at it, all the Nikes that are being worn, if you will, or the Kobe's are players that either that now or that's like Kobe was our GOAT. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that saw him, you know, kind of play, and they're all from the same area. So if you look at it, it's just going to be crazy how I think between the next 2 years is going to be probably an influx of different Kobe colors that are not even so much team colors, but as far as like having them, because if you look, all right, this is it. Was that Sabrina?
And Nasku?
If you look at her shoes, they look like Kobe's. They have a
Absolutely.
Kobe stylish.
The DNA.
So yeah, so if you look at that, that's going to swing the ship to like Nike and being like, yo, that's where we need. That's our market. That's going to still go crazy. And like you said, once they get that major sponsor, that's going to take them over the top. Then I think that's where it is. And I think Juju might be the one that's going to introduce that next level to them. If you think about it, the way that she can score the ball and what she's going to bring to the game.
Yep. Okay. Is that real estate Poppy?
This goddamn bitch set me up like this. Set me up, ain't that a bitch?
Shout out to you, real estate Poppy. Hold on, wait. Did y'all hear that?
This goddamn bitch set me up like this. Set me up, ain't that a bitch?
All right. But speaking of Takeover, look, we don't call it Takeover Thursday for nothing because now Takeover is taking over. Let's wrap. What do you have for us, Takeover?
So in Hollywood, right, the media has always had a way of picking men and women, right, and following their love life, their romantic partners. I feel like for the women, we've always kind of followed like who's Halle Berry, dating, who is she marrying, is it going to work out? J-Lo and her boy toys. But Mr. Common, or common denominator, as I'm going to call him tonight.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, Common has dated some of the most smartest, beautiful, talented women in the industry, right? You've talking all the way from Venus to Serena Williams to Taraji to Angela Rye to Tiffany Haddish, Erykah Badu. And now, as of 2022, he's been dating Jennifer Hudson, right?
A common. Oh.
And so recently, he's been put in the hot seat and he's been trending because he was on The Breakfast Club. Now, he was there to promote his new album with P. Rock. But Charlamagne,
you haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, Charlamagne, he's going to put you in the hot seat. And he's like, so, what's up with the love life? What's up with marriage? And so Common, he responded and he said, if I'm going to get married, it's going to be with someone like Jennifer Hudson. But he phrased it with the word if. So fast forward to the Jennifer Hudson show a couple of weeks ago. She said, so I heard that you've been, talking about marriage. And so he once again, he said, if I'm going to get married, it's going to be with someone like you. So my question, and I'm going to start with CB first, from one bachelor to another eligible bachelor, right, CB? Does that make it seem like Common is stringing her along by keep paraphrasing it with the word if?
My man is a professional. He is a wordsmith. So those words were chosen specifically. But also, my man, he's already in his 50s, bro. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, that's also the joke, right? Like, we don't settle down until it's like, oh, maybe the hairline's not where it used to be. Maybe the knee doesn't bend quite the same way as easily, whatever. It's one of those things where he phrased it in a way that it would lead you to believe that he could be stringing her along. But also at the end of the day, like, I don't know, man. Like, whatever, man. Whatever.
Okay, so you bring up a great point. I mean, so there's a phrase for that. So men who are over 50 who have been known to be notorious bachelors, they say that after 50, they're looking for a nurse with a purse, right? Basically a woman to kind of help them and take care of them into their older years. So E, what do you think? Is he going to get serious and marry her, or is he just stringing her along?
Oh, shout out to moms as you are put on the hot seat, bro.
First of all, mom's log off. We got the subscription for tonight. Thank you. I mean, listen, I don't know, because do we? All right, so I Trina, we gonna go back and forth. That's fine. But are we, not that we care, but do you give the same energy to J-Lo and how many times she's been married and not married all the time, like, and hasn't stayed married, or especially of her age, and how, so what is it? Is it the person, or is it the lifestyle, right? Is it the fact that these are celebrities and that they have a lifestyle that a normal relationship, if you don't find somebody who can either match that, can stay together? Or is it just they are just not compatible with the people that we see them with? You know what I mean? Like, just because they look good with somebody don't mean you're supposed to be with that. I mean, shit, Tina found that out with Ike. Anyway,
Okay, so I mean, E, you bring up a good point, but if you're looking at all the beautiful women that he has been linked to, like I said, the common denominator starts to look like him, right? And people are asking, is it him? Is he really serious, or did he respond like that, Kaleo, because of the pressure that the media is kind of, they're wanting to see him married, they want to see him settle down?
Media always has the presence of being in everybody's life. You can't do anything in private anymore. Everything is public. So even if he did feel a certain way, I really don't think he would give you the right answer now. Track record shows something else. This man's roster is like the 96 Bulls. So it's kind of, they're about to go 93-10. I mean, that's a nice roster. But I'm just trying to tell you, I think that was it 96 Bulls? Well, it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? Would you say? Oh,
I didn't say anything. Go ahead.
All right. Anyways, but I think that at this point, it's nobody's business. Man is 50 years old, grown ass man making grown ass man decisions, and the fact that people know the reputation behind Common and still get involved with Common. Well, yeah, come on now. Again, he brought up a good point. J-Lo, you really think J-Lo's gonna find love at this point? Like, you keep putting the ring on it, and they always take the ring back. So whatever. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
The Infinity Stones.
Exactly. Some people are just meant to be the forever bachelor or bachelorette. There's nothing wrong with that. And, he still looks young enough to where, he can probably pull whatever he wants. So, and the albums are still dope. Like, Erykah Badu did mess him up like she did a couple of other guys she was with. He was wearing funny colors and knitted hats and shit like that. And Sean Xavier started wearing the same funny shit too. Sean Xavier, because, whatever. But I love you, Sean. Shout out to you, bro. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? So, anyways, shout out to
light skin war is about to start again.
It wasn't even a shot at Sean. Yeah. Come on now.
Get the beats ready.
Get the beats. No. Come on now. You heard, y'all heard Cole's song last night, and then Dave J. Hold on, shout out to Dave J. if he's still here, because before I was doing my notes before the show, and Dave J. sent me Jada Kiss and Mace featuring Chic, Styles P, The Warning 2024. That shit is, I told Dave I was ready to go rob somebody after listening to that song. Amazing song. But anyways, you know what else is amazing? I'm going to tell you what's amazing. And it's not what you think I'm about to talk about, because I want to tell you what's amazing is the fact that you can get anything you want these days, especially with our new sponsor. Put on Custom Cup, maybe?
D-Cup Customs, where you can get a horror-themed tumbler with Pennywise and Freddy Krueger and other licensed characters that I probably shouldn't be mentioning in public. You can have Beetlejuice. He's hot in these streets right now. We have a scary Hello Kitty. We have football team tumblers, football team shot glasses. We have Mickey Mouse cups, and you can get a matching Mickey Mouse pen, either regular or the racist Mickey. We have a cup with the shoe that's popular with the Rhythmics. The cup is actually red on the bottom too. Look at my boy Yoda and the matching pen. Clever it is. We can also create almost anything you want. Let your imagination run wild. Look at this one. You can see what was the inspiration for this. You know you want one. Get at us, dog.
Shout out to D Cup Customs, the newest partnership of the We Have Something Else podcast. We're gonna have a promo code for you. Hopefully next week. I know real estate, Poppy, I owe you something. We're gonna get that to you this weekend. But shout out, we're excited about our new partnership with D Cup Customs. Also, so real quick, shout out to Doreen. We all love Doreen. You know what we feel about real estate, Poppy?
This goddamn bitch set me up like this. Set me up, ain't that a bitch?
Anyways, yeah, we're
Like, the way you're like, you know, I know I owe you something. If you show up next week with like your arm in a sling, you know, I don't know, man. Like,
I mean, it is what it is. All right, so my bro E. As we transition. All right. What you got for us, bro, for this? Is it just E?
All right. This week's Is It Just E? We're gonna tame it down just a little bit because you know we got to get a little crazy for the guests for next week, and you know it's spooky season, so you know I definitely got plenty of Is It Just E's that's gonna piss all y'all off, especially with y'all and y'all nasty ass candy of choice for this year. But we're not gonna go there today. Today is more or less it's a different bag for Is It Just E, but it's just to show it's for the comment section to play the game as well as the panelists that we have on the We Are Something Else podcast. CV will definitely enjoy this segment as well as my boy Takeover Trina. I know you will as well. Today we are going to talk about rock bands, but here's the game. The game is we are going to have two rock bands up, and we are going to have to pick one over the other. Whichever one wins, that one stays, and then we'll bring up another rock band against them, and then we'll figure out who we all decide. Of course, we're all going to have different opinions, but we'll see how it goes. In the comment section, you can play along as well. So let's get it going. Cleo, who you got set up for the number one slot? So we have Aerosmith. Now, you can't see Aerosmith and not think about the damn you can't think about some of the movies that we ruin songs because of the people that sing the shit and just be like, I can't even take it serious, right? But we have Aerosmith. All right. This is the first band. Who do we have? Who are we putting up against Aerosmith?
Guns N' Roses.
Yes. So who wins this battle?
Aerosmith for me.
Okay, we got one Aerosmith. I don't know. Somebody, I'll keep tally. Let's go. We got one Aerosmith.
Aerosmith.
We got two. We got one Guns N' Roses in the chat.
I'm also Guns N' Roses.
That's 2-2. We got another Aerosmith in the chat. That's 3-2. And Kendall just said, damn. I'm not sure if that's
Is that an approved answer?
Cardo said Aerosmith.
Oh no. All right, so
The censors got the E.
There we go.
All right. Aerosmith moves on to the second round.
All right.
Next one. You too late. They already lost. Okay. Guns N' Roses versus.
You want to do? So who lost that one?
Guns N' Roses lost. So we're next.
We're gonna move out of there. We're gonna move them up out of there. Yeah. So now we can put the next person against Aerosmith.
Yes.
All right. So we got Aerosmith, and we got Green Day.
Vote,
I'm
people.
Going back with Aerosmith again. I'm going back with Aerosmith.
Okay.
I'm definitely going with Aerosmith.
CB's got a little look on his face, like I don't know if I can make that decision that easy. Oh, we got two Green Days in the chat.
Yeah, I'm also Green Day.
CB just doesn't like Aerosmith.
Oh, we got another Green Day.
Don't wanna close my eyes.
Okay, so it looks like Green Day won this one. Let's go to the next.
Wow, Green Day. All right. Well, Aerosmith. Okay, Green Day
Right.
against.
Yes, Green Day against
Nirvana.
This is a no-brainer for me, but I mean, this is just me though. This is me. I'll stay out of this.
Go ahead, CB.
I don't even need to think long about this one, but this one's Nirvana.
Got it.
Nirvana.
Nirvana.
Yep. Nirvana.
How's it not fair? This is how it happens. Just pick one before Trina tells you to go back in the dungeon. That's who that is. Wow. All right, cool. We knew Nirvana was going to win. All right, let's go.
All right, so we got Nirvana and we got Red Hot Chili Peppers. Red Hot Chili Peppers for me.
Red Hot all the way.
Okay.
I'm still Nirvana.
CB just doesn't like Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Whatever.
What's the chat saying?
I got
some Red Hot Chili
Peppers. Yeah. I'm staying out of this one. I'm biased because they're both West Coast, but we'll go with that.
All right, so we got Red Hot Chili Peppers all the way through.
Yep, we'll go with Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I already know that. All right, you can put CB in on the next one. I already knew you got to ask him. So we got Red Hot Chili Peppers versus.
You're gonna put my own band in there? Like, come on, man. Mike Shinoda lookalike.
Linkin Park against Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, you already know my answer.
Got to stay for the camera.
You know it's not Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I knew that one. I'm going to go with Red Hot Chili Peppers still. I'm going to stick with the Peppers.
Linkin Park's got 1.5 Asians in their band.
Red Hot. I'm still rocking with them.
Something's wrong with Sammy's knee. What is that?
Link in Park. So the link is in the park. Like Lincoln Bio, Lincoln Park.
Not the link in bio.
All right.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Okay.
So it looks like Red Hot Chili Peppers won this.
Sorry, CB.
It's all right.
I mean,
that's it, right?
I'm only gonna
it's one more.
Cry after the show. No big deal.
It's one more.
There's one more. You're right.
We got Lincoln Park. I don't know. Red Hot Chili Peppers versus
last one.
Blink 182.
It's Blink for me.
CB just doesn't like Red Hot Chili Peppers, like I told you.
I'm still rocking Red Hot.
I'm still going Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Samaria / Sammy don't pay attention to the instructions of the game. Sorry, there is no Nickelback. Oh damn! Got some Blink 182, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
More like split down the middle than some of the other ones.
Yeah, this might be a tie. Trina, which one did you say?
Red Hot.
And I know Cleo went with Red Hot. I think the Chili Peppers edged this one out.
Procter & Gamble's. I mean, at one point, perhaps. All right. Well, I mean, is there decisive?
Yeah, it's definitely decisive. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Again, just a quick little game. This also kind of plays into the part we do music, on our pod. We're not just all fun and games and sports. And of course the foolery that I bring, but definitely next week y'all gonna be mad as fuck at me. So let's just go ahead and just have a time this week, because next week I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Well, let me tell you what else you can split down the middle. DC Shy Pie this weekend. Save 10% using our WRSE 10 code. Shout out to Grant. Shout out to Margaret of DC Shy Pie, the official pizza of the We Are Something Else podcast. Look, you got, and black-owned business, by the way. You got the bread, the drop the bomb bread pudding. You got the Georgetown, which is the gyro. The Big Chair, which is the fried chicken and mambo sauce. All that great stuff you can find at DC Shy Pie. Again, order this weekend. Save 10% WRSE 10. And now, all right, CB. One of the graphics didn't load. Whatever. We still got it. What do you got for that copper chop this week?
So, celebrating its 35th anniversary, retroing again in 2025, are the Fire Red Air Jordan 5s coming back. And I don't know if it's confirmed whether they're doing the silver or the black tongue. I'm not sure, but rumored to be $210, which I think is kind of standard 5 prices these days.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I saw in the Hypebeast article about it. So, classic colorway. They've retroed a few times, but coming back. What are y'all feeling? I don't know if it's February, but they said 2025, so not too long now to think about it. So, yeah, for me, these are not a must cop, but I will have my eye out for these.
I'm gonna go with a cop because, well, actually, no, the metallics come out next year too. I mean, just grab both of them if you can. But I mean, these will be a cop for sure. But depending on when the metallics drop, hoping not the same weekend. But yeah, these are cop. Takeover.
I like them. There's definitely a cop for me. Be Easy wouldn't let me buy some golf shoes that I wanted to buy, so we'll see if he let me buy these.
All right.
I think that was propaganda. I don't believe that B holds Trina back at all. We know who's running the show.
There we go. All right, now here we are. Shoe and tell. I'm gonna go first because I'm just gonna go first.
Because we don't want the shit that happened last week. Yeah,
exactly. Well, I don't really care about. Well, I do care. I care about my sneakers. So,
I care.
Slight, I didn't know I wanted a pair of these until I seen them in person. I was like, okay, yeah, I kind of want these. But anyway, look, if you know this box, you probably don't. It's an Adidas box. You're probably not gonna be able to see the shoe, but you definitely can. These are Just imagine these are the first invisible shoe ever. It's an Adidas. But yeah, no, literally, you wear these and you can't see your feet. They're invisible. These are the Anthony Edward, the AG's lows. So, yep. Shout out to the plug for giving me the first invisible sneaker ever.
Not those are the Ray Charles 3s. Because again, October, breast cancer awareness. So I thought I'd throw a shoe in there that has some pink in it, which I noticed not a lot of my shoes have pink in them, so I guess I gotta do some inventory, which just means I get to buy more shoes. But this one, although does have pink in it, and
Censor's coming after you.
I have not chosen if I'm not going to cut the tongue on this one or not. But it has a good pink on there. And again, if we're doing the breast cancer awareness month, you might as well go and rock something with the pink during the spooky season.
Is it pink on the inside?
No, it's blue.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not going to fall for that one. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
So I liked both of the shoes, fellas, the invisible and the pink. But this week I am not showing a shoe. I'm stepping into the lane of luxury. And so let me try to pan this in. This is very difficult, but if you can see, it's Louis Vuitton. So let me slide it open really quick. And this is for all my ladies who love a mini bag. For some reason, I'm into really small, dainty types of bag. This is the LV.
Oh, wow. My bad. Hey, what the hell?
This is the mini Pouchette. It retails for approximately $700, almost $800. And as you can see, it's, good date night out. You got the red interior. So ladies, hit me in the chat. Do you think it's worth the price tag? Fellas, hit me in the chat. Would you buy this for your lady?
All right. And to close the show out.
See, Ricardo's acting up because he hasn't been able to be in a podcast in like 6 months.
It's been
I'm crying real tears.
3 soul tales. But these came in.
See
the Ama Manier, the 4s.
Fuck.
Extra laces. And as the standard, the interior luxurious as they like to do. Materials look good, so yeah, I'm pumped about these.
Nice. I'm glad I didn't bring the same shoe to the party, man. I figured that's
I brought multiple pairs of shoes down here because
just in case, they're lingering in the background. Speaking of lingering in something, not really the background, but look, we told y'all what it was. We told y'all it was getting ready to happen. Hold on, how are we gonna just hold on. Do it this way. We are something else. You can find us now on Gen X TV. We announced the big deal last week that We Are Something Else is Gen X TV. And we started uploading content over there. And then, so you go over to Gen X TV, download Gen X TV app for Roku or your Apple devices, coming to Android or iPhones, I guess by the end of the year, hopefully. But yeah, We Are Something Else now on Gen X TV. We'll still be here on Thursdays, but we're cooking up something real good for you on Gen X TV. Got a lot of dope ideas that we want to put over there, and exclusive to Gen X TV. So shout out to Coach Kim, shout out to Chauncey. We're getting ready to take this thing off to a whole nother level, and just look for believing in us and trusting us with this Black-owned network that we're going to be part of. And one of the spearhead is we get in early, so that's dope. So all that good stuff. And then tomorrow, let's talk about what's happening tomorrow. We got the Kendall B Morning Show for Funky Friday, 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And followed by that, We Are Something Else presents The Abstract with your boy Clay, which is about 12:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can find us there. Having a good time. There was probably another announcement I probably needed to make. Talked about Gen X. Oh, there we go. Let's talk about it again. Next week. Be here early next week, everybody. We got Shanti Doss here next week. We've been waiting for this one for a while. It should be an amazing interview. Great experience for Shanti Doss next week.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to start advertising that probably this weekend. I got the bio. We're gonna post her bio, but look her up because she's had her hands in many of things. Again, shout out to the brother right there, the Kendall B show, for just putting the word in for us, and they're like, can you do this for us? So it's amazing. It's amazing. But that's it, y'all. Go listen to
say not as we do.
Y'all gonna be here. Well, we gotta be. The show gonna start at 9:30, whether anybody here or not. We gotta be here. Go listen to some dope music this weekend. Cole dropped a song last night. I told you about the Warning 2024. There's probably some other albums coming out. That's about it. Hold on, maybe we can do this real quick. Hold on. Thank y'all for everybody for watching, man. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. You're
gonna be posting Shanti's
Yeah, we're gonna be posting her socials and all that on the page, so keep a lookout for that. Probably starting tomorrow. We'll probably be doing that. It's gonna be an amazing show. So I talk about this on the abstract. If you haven't listened to the abstract in a while, make sure you go back and listen to some of the older shows. The reason why I play hold on, let me find it.
This goddamn bitch set me up like this.
So when I play that for Real Estate Poppy, go back and listen to his show, the GRU graduation, about 2 weeks ago. And then my response from last week on the abstract. But shout out to him, dope creators. Go follow somebody. It's free. Support, all that good stuff. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We got something else, y'all. Thank you.
Peace.
That's right. It's lunchtime. You're in Las Vegas. So why not hit up Las Vegas's brand new lunch spot, Dimitri's, where every day a submarine sandwich dedicated to his best friend Jen Glenn is served on a 12-inch roll. Different experiences every day for lunch specials. Let's start with Monday. Get your jive turkey on a roll in ism. It's so good. Tuesdays, spit on that knife and have a lox on a blueberry bagel. Wednesdays, chef's choice, all the meat you can eat with a shot of gin. Thursdays, how about a timeless tuna salad with raisins served on 2 white pieces of bread. And Fridays, the funky spam and rice sub. Every sandwich served with a side of chips or fries. Your mouth is guaranteed to water. Don't believe us? Here's a satisfied customer.
But they nasty. They in the purple bag. Don't ever get them. It's some lemon pepper. And that was some of the nastiest shit I've ever had in my life.
That's right. Head on down to Dimitri's, located right off Flamingo in East Culver. If you know, you know.
Damn, it's funky in here. Must be some booty in the atmosphere. Roaches doing lines of coke, white man, black man. What is this different strokes? No, it's Funky Friday with Kendall. Well, there's nothing easy that can produce us. No, it's Funky Friday with Kendall. Well, there's nothing easy that can produce us. Okay.
Follow us on YouTube at WRSC Podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe.